Welcome to the FreeTAK channel. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the methodology that we are using to develop FutureTAKServer, the second version or the second evolution of FTS. And we'll discuss about something a little bit abstract, a little bit different called digital engineering. So what is digital engineering? Digital engineering is the use of computer system and software to design, analyze and manufacture products as well as manage and optimize their life cycle. It involves the integration of multiple disciplines to create system of systems for a wide range of applications. So in our case, we are using a subset of digital engineering concept, and our scope is to create a better application called FutureTAKServer. But the way in which we are proceeding to create a FutureTAKServer is much more comprehensive than you will expect when you will simply create a software. So not only we want to create a better application, but we want to create this application better. And that implies the fact that we're creating a wide range of tools that can be used to create any type of application and also to translate between technologies and so on. So let's look a little bit about some of those pieces that we are connecting together. So in this diagram here, at the very top, we have Uranus. So what is Uranus? Uranus is a tool for the creation of so-called meta models. So what is a meta model? It's a language that you can use to create certain type of models. So by using Uranus, we have created the DAF, that is the Digital Architecture Framework. So the Digital Architecture Framework is a language that is suited for digital engineering. And the aim of that language is to be able to create models that are digital twins, aka representation not only of the software that we want to build, but of the complete domain. In our case is the so-called situational awareness that we are working on. By using DAF, we are creating the model called the ASOT. ASOT is for authoritative source of truth, and that is the model that contains all the information that are regarding situational awareness and how that is translated into different applications. Conceptually, we can use the same asset to recreate not only FTS but also other servers and also other clients. Then, in order to translate the model into something else, we have developed something called the DAF generator. So DAF, as you can see on the top, is the Digital Architecture Framework. So the DAF Gen is a technology that allows us to transform a abstract model into something concrete. But we cannot simply jump from the DAF generator to our specific application. In order to abstract the application itself, we need to have a framework. So, and the framework will support certain concepts that are described in a specification called the Aphrodite specification. The Aphrodite specification describe what a certain technology, in this case is Python, need to do in order to support the concepts that are located into the model. And at the end, we will use Digital Pi as a foundation to create our FutureTAKServer. In the next slide, we will expand on those concepts. And here you can see the same again. So we have the asset, so our authoritative source of truth. Inside the asset, we have the tools for the creation of a DAF model. And by using those tools, we can create the FutureTAKServer model. Now, this FutureTAKServer model is read by our DAF generator that work in a very specific technology called Extend. Extend is a technology based on the Java virtual machine, but with a very strict focus on iterating over models and generating text, aka code from it. So the DAV generator is built for Extend and contains several cartridges. So a cartridge is a set of transformation for a certain target. And the first cartridge that we have developed until now is called Digital Pi. And Digital Pi is what we need to generate code for our framework. Now, finally, we jump to the application side. And here, as you can see, on the top, we have the Digital Pi, and on the bottom, we have FutureTAKServer. So why we have those two and they are separated? Because the Digital Pi contains everything that we call in architecture a frozen spot. So think about features that you can reuse in any application that are not necessarily part of FTS, such as the ability to log in and log out, to expose services, and so on. And then FutureTAKServer will only contain the specific part that you need to run a application or a server application that provides services around situational awareness. So that is the big picture on digital engineering, and in future videos we'll go in detail of what is inside FutureTAKServer and what is inside Digital Pi, and then we will go inside the feature of FutureTAKServer version 2.0. So please stay tuned and watch the next videos in the series.